So I want to share real quick. Um, I want to talk about what it looks like when you find yourself entering a season where your dependence on God substantially elevates. It grows to a point where you have no other option. I mean, you do, because at the end of the day, God is not going to force us to do anything. We have a choice, but you get to a place in life where it's just like I have nothing else to give. I have nothing else to lose. So God, here I am. When you reach that place of like complete surrender and you just allow God to work through you, it's not as scary as you think it is. Going into it, of course, and that's fear is so not of God. Like even in the scriptures, it says God has not given us a spirit of fear. Fear is of the enemy. So when we allow fear to dictate the level of trust we give God, that's when we begin to feel the pressure, the anxiety, and all of these other things, because fear isn't of God. So of course you're going to have those thoughts of, well, but what about this? If I step out on faith, what about this? And what are they going to say? That's fear. That's the enemy. God has not given us a spirit of fear, yet of power, love, and a sound mind. That's what the word said, So when you are walking into a season where your trust is elevated, you're depending solely on God, it really isn't as hard as you thought it was prior to going into it. You're going to have to make some tough decisions, but ultimately your mindset is going to have to be, for God I live, for God I die. I'm in this all the way 100%, but like the blessings of the Lord are rich and adding no sorrow to it. It's like you're going to have to sacrifice, you're going to have to give up something, but like none of that can be compared to the glory that God is going to reveal in our lives. And the more you begin to trust him, you're going to begin to see that fear drop off even more, to the point of, this may sound absolutely ridiculous, but I'm going to do it because I believe you told me to do it. And you can be out there looking like the biggest fool ever, but to know that God got your back and he won't leave you astray, that's gold. That is bigger than any check you can receive. That's bigger than any worldly gratification. I'm just out here trusting God. That's all, point blank, period. That's all it is. And for the first time in a very long time, I can truly say that even when things don't look or feel like how I would rather it look and feel, it's still a sense of peace that I'm feeling, like overwhelming, but in a good way, an overwhelming sense of peace, because I already know that I'm covered. That is a beautiful feeling to feel. That is a beautiful thing to know. So yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick. I'm preparing for a meeting, but yeah, to God be the glory. Peace.